Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. Y'all, your girl's been acting up over here, okay? I bought some fragrances and a couple things that, I just bought them, okay? I don't know, I just bought them. So anyway, we'll get into this fragrance haul and some things that I purchased that I was really excited about sharing with you all. If you are interested in my Neiman Marcus haul and some other fragrances that I hauled a couple weeks ago, then please continue to watch, follow. I hope you all are subscribed, turn on those notification bells, so every time I do upload a video, you can give me your feedback, comment, recommendation, all that, y'all. So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna get into this haul. I hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. Go out and treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. I wanted to show y'all this beautiful necklace I bought in Ghana like a couple years ago. I'm a little shorty, but yeah, this is the necklace. Absolutely love it, y'all. It's gorgeous. I love all the handmade jewelry and everything over there. So y'all, I've been acting up, like I said. Yeah, I said in 2021 I was gonna do better, and we already 5 months in, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to give you all some fragrances that I hauled. Well, let me show you my today's Neiman Marcus purchases. And I just had a little bit of fun, went for some like R&R. Basically went down there to go have lunch and ended up in Neiman Marcus. But these are some fragrances that I have been looking forward to for over a year and a half. And I just did not want to put out the funds or the ends to, we call them ends, some people call them funds, coins, whatever you want to call them, to do so. But today, I feel like I really deserved it, y'all. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into some fragrances. And there's a new fragrance that I purchased. The sales lady grabbed me on the way out the door and she's like, oh, come smell this. She was super sweet. I was not expecting to like it because I owned another fragrance by this house, and which is called Sicily, and I owned Eau de Soir, okay, to be exact. And y'all, Eau de Soir was a beast, and like, I don't ever want to smell it again because it was way too much. I couldn't even tell you what it smells like. It was animalic, it was beast mode, it was spicy, it was dirty, it was everything that I did not like. And I even sprayed it on my male coworker, and he was like, initially he said, oh yeah, this is nice, this is a very heavy Italian fragrance, or European fragrance, because he's from the Ivory Coast, but he spends a lot of time in France. So he said this is very European. So I was like, yeah, but then he said it's nice. But then as it starts to dry down, y'all, he couldn't take it, okay? So anyway, I decided to purchase on the way out the door, and this is my Neiman Marcus haul, okay? And this is Sicily. I'm not gonna open it right now, but it's a beautiful, this is called Izia, I think she pronounced it. This is gorgeous, y'all. I went in there and I was initially going to purchase, what is it? Yeah, I can't even remember. I was initially going to purchase another fragrance instead of this one. But this one smells so good because the other fragrance is a rose fragrance as well. This one smells so good. I decided not to get that one. It's all over Instagram. And this one is not, I don't like buying a bunch of stuff that everybody has already. And I smelled it. I almost bit my lip. I've smelled it. But this is, Izia, and it's by the House of Sicily. This is a beautiful rose peony fragrance. It's gorgeous, you all. It's very light, airy, fresh. The bergamot in here, like, I was like, lady, like, I was not expecting to smell this. I was just gonna smell that just to appease her so she can leave me alone, because you know how salespeople are. But other than that, like, when she sprayed it, she was like, it's super feminine, it's lovely, it's fresh. The note of bergamot in here is amazing. The bottle was cute as well, and this is Izia. This is a 3.3 ounce, and y'all, this is a gorgeous fragrance, and I absolutely love it. But you're going to hear about this in an upcoming, I'm going to do a rose video, an updated rose video soon. She gave me this cute little bag too. You know, she asked me what did I do. I told her I was a nurse, yada, yada, yada. You know, with a lot of samples in it. You know, that was super sweet of her. She was like, wait, let me go to the back. I'm going to get you some things, you know, because I really like you and you're super sweet and yada, yada, yada. So I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So she gave me a couple of these things. She gave me some really expensive sunscreen. It's in the bag as well. So the next one we're going to get into is one that I've been wanting for forever. And this is by the House of Sicily. I specifically went to, or was thinking about going into Neiman Marcus just for this fragrance, okay? Did not want to pay any shipping, a whole bunch of money to order from Harrods, Selfridges, or from Sicily. So this is Sicily. This is Ardent, y'all. I've been wanting Ardent for the past 2 years, but I did not want to spend the money on it. But I'm like, I'm spending money on other fragrances as well. So why not go ahead and get what I really love? I don't know, maybe the fragrances just look so visually rich and expensive that I thought it would be a little bit more. But anyway, it costs some coins. But y'all, this is probably the best rose fragrance I have. Like, oh, this stuff is so good. I'm absolutely in love with Ardent. Ardent is better than Delena to me. I think, like I said, it's better. It's right there with my Atomic Rose, but I think it's better than my Atomic Rose because it's giving me so much, y'all. But yeah, I purchased Ardent today, and this is by Sicily, right? Sorry, not Sicily. Bodacious. No, Sicily. Yeah, I'm getting my Bodacious mixed up. But this is Sicily, the Victorious Ardent. A stunning rose fragrance, and you're gonna hear about this one, y'all. So excited. I finally got this, y'all. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, okay? The next one I've been longing for over a year. And initially I was gonna purchase this fragrance in Africa, but when I was down there, I had a little bit of a guilty conscience. I could not bring myself to buy a fragrance that was so expensive, and I'm not gonna tell you how much it was. You gotta Google it. It was so expensive. So, and I was donating money, so I just donated the money that I was gonna use to purchase this fragrance on top of the money that I was already donating. I just felt guilty. I felt like that money could feed so many people and it was going for a good cause. But in America, I don't feel guilty. So when I saw this fragrance in Neiman Marcus, y'all, I did not expect to see it at all. I really wanted to get it in Africa, but like I said, I felt guilty, and I decided to donate the money that I was going to use for this fragrance. I ended up donating it to the church. So, the shelter. So anyway, I finally got my fragrance. And like I said, when I purchased it today, it was a little bit of guilt behind it, but not very much because I work hard, y'all. And I really knew that in my heart, I wanted this fragrance. There's still tiny little bit of guilt, but you know, whatever, life goes on, okay? And I'm so happy that I got it because it was literally nagging me in the back of my mind. I know y'all like, get on, girl, come on, come with the fragrance. And this is by the House of Mimo Paris, and this is African Rose. I finally got my African Rose. I was initially going to purchase this in Ghana. I'm gonna do a single review on African Rose. If you know African leather, then you are pretty familiar with African Rose. It's like an African leather, that creamy leather, vanilla richness with a little bit of like rose. I don't know. I think there's Hedione in here as well. Y'all, this rose is stunning. So by far, these two I've been longing for forever, and these two are the best, probably the best rose fragrances in my collection. I'm gonna do a top 10 rose fragrance video because it needs to be updated, y'all. Okay, but anyway, this is African Rose. I finally got my African Rose, y'all, and I'm so excited. I'm not buying nothing else after this, okay? Just FYI, No more hauls. There might be one more haul coming. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be screaming. There might be one more haul coming, but that's because it's stuff that I have like sitting on the side that I haven't done a video for, and that's pretty much it. So I was really into treating myself today. And other than that, let's get into, continue with my Neiman Marcus haul. I've always wanted these things right here, you know, and I finally got me a pair. Okay. Yeah, it's in this box. And yeah, y'all know I don't like name brand stuff too much. I love a good leather shoe, even if it's like $2,000, whatever, but I just don't like name brand stuff. Like I just purchased some shoes from Nordstrom's Rack, but I got them at a really good deal. They were like $120. They were originally $350 shoes, and they were by, I forgot the name. They were a name brand, but they didn't have the name all over it. I just don't like when when brands or designers put their names on everything. Yeah, like I want to be incognito. Like I don't want to be known that I'm wearing your stuff all the time. So anyway, I've been wanting these shoes because they look so classic, so vintage, whatever, but I just never wanted to bring myself to purchase them. Like I don't like buying, you know, well, yeah, kind of. It just depends on what it is and if I really like it. But anyway, I got me some Gucci shoes, and yeah, finally. But I've been wanting these for years, like years, and I just didn't think about getting them. But yeah, yeah, I finally purchased them. Anyway, you will never ever see this again on this channel, okay? Just FYI. So yeah, this is it, because the money could be put into other places. But anyway, I finally got these cuties right here. I've always wanted these little tennis shoes. They remind me of the Stan Smith's Adidas. That's why I love them so much. But every time I try on Stan Smith's Adidas, they don't fit me right. But I love the shell toe. I love the classic Stan Smith Adidas shoe with the green in the back. Like if they bulk too much a little bit in the front. So I tried these on and they fit my foot perfect in front because my foot's a little wide. But anyway, these are cute. The classic, you know, Gucci tennis shoes. You know, absolutely love these tennis shoes, and I like the fact that they have like, they're green and they have red in the back. But yeah, I've been wanting these shoes for a long time, and I finally got them. So anyway, next with the, that was my Neiman Marcus haul today, y'all, okay? So we'll continue on with some of the other fragrances that I purchased. I did purchase this one you guys talk about so much, with a beautiful plum or fruity note in here. Let's go ahead and open this, Jimmy Choo Fever. I think Janae, she talks about this a lot. It's kind of like a gourmand. I think there might be like some cacao or something inside. I purchased this from Max Aroma. It was like $50. I just kind of wanted to smell it. So y'all, the bottle's cute. The only other Jimmy Choo I had was Jimmy Choo Floral, and I absolutely love that, but I ended up giving that to I think my mom or somebody. It's a gorgeous, and they don't even make Jimmy Choo Floral anymore. So let's go ahead and spray this. It's pretty. It reminds me of Victor Roth's Bonbon a little bit, but this is slightly sweeter. Spray this in the box. How about I don't sneeze? It's pretty. It's soft. It's definitely gourmandish leaning. But yeah, I get a lot of really beautiful fruity, deep, rich, fruity vanillas in there. And this is Jimmy Choo Fever, okay? And I think this was about $50. So the next one we're going to talk about is one that I absolutely love because I wanted the kiwi note inside. I love, love, love kiwi. And this is pretty much a vanilla-based fruity fragrance. I think there's some sandalwood in here, some vanilla. It's gorgeous. This is Valentino, Born in Norma, Cora Fantasy. Y'all, I really, really like this. This is very fresh. This is very airy, uplifting. This is very bright. This is an amazing summer scent. That Jimmy Choo Fever, I would say, is definitely good for the fall and the winter. This one is going to be a summer banger, y'all. This is some good stuff. You still get that Valentino DNA, Valentino Born in Roma DNA, but you also have a really fresh, fruity kiwi, vanilla. I think there might be a floral in here. I can't remember which one, but maybe some rose. Yeah, it smells like rose. But yeah, this is really pretty. Kind of sweet, but it's a little shampoo-y too as well. I wore this a couple times. I got multiple compliments on it. So it's a very clean, shampoo-y, kiwi, fruity scent. It's gorgeous. I almost bought a backup bottle, but I was like, I'm not going to be obsessive. But I almost bought a backup bottle of that because that's how good it smelled. And it's going to be amazing for the summertime. Valentino, the original one, the Born in Roma, is it's very good, but I don't think that one's for the summer. If it is, it's for summer nights. The next one we're going to talk about is Milk, you know. I love this fragrance upon first sniff. I already told you guys about this. I ended up purchasing a large bottle. There's cold milk, there's marshmallow, there's sandalwood, there's vanilla, and there's some, of course, woody notes in here. Mahogany wood, I think it is. But you can really smell the richness of you can really smell the cold milk. It has a very cooling effect. It's a little warm spicy or cold spicy, not warm spicy, but woody and sweet and marshmallow milky at the same time. But I love it. You know, I definitely had to overspray this. I sprayed this when I did wear it. I sprayed it once just to test it, or twice just to test it. And then I sprayed it to wear it, and I sprayed it like 30 times, y'all. The performance on this is not that great. It's sits closer to the skin, but I sprayed it 30 times. But at that 10th hour, I did get a compliment from somebody when I walked through. So maybe I just can't smell it on myself. Now, I did layer this with like 4 sprays of Cali Vanilla, which was amazing for the first 2 hours. But then I couldn't smell it. And then somebody at about the 10th, I think about the 8th or 10th hour, they were like, you smell good. You smell a little like woody and spicy and like a vanilla. I was like, oh yeah, that must be this fragrance that I have on. And pretty much it was Milk. I couldn't smell it, but the person was within, I would say, 2-3 feet of me. It was 2 people, 2 guys, but they loved the smell, and they told me that I smell good. So maybe I just can't smell it, but other people can smell it around you. The next one we're going to talk about is Tardis. This is like an almondy vanilla. There's a floral in here as well. Almondy vanilla woody fragrance. This is really good, but the performance on here is not that great, but I really love the scent. You know what I felt like this smelled like to me? Like a Tom Ford, you know, Lost Cherry. I felt like this should be Lost Cherry because the cherry is lost. But you got all like the woodiness and all the vanillas and everything else and a little bit of the smokiness inside. But yeah, I said the minute I sprayed this on, because of that dry almond scent in here, I felt like this would be amazing with Rouge Smoking. Maybe if you have Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, or you can layer this with the dupe from Zara. That'll definitely give you Lost Cherry because the almond scent in there, because the almond scent in Zara is not that strong. So yeah, Tardis is very good, but I wish the performance was better. But this will definitely shine in the spring, summer. You wear this in the winter or the fall, it'll probably freeze up, be non-existent. But yeah, get your nose on it. But yeah, it's worth it. Maybe 4 hours, and that's pretty much it. But you know, that's good. Just carry a little atomizer. But yeah, Tardis. Now I also ordered, I didn't even show you the bottle. This is the bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. Yeah, I'm just getting kind of like a soapy fresh almondy, but it gets a little creamy, you know, scent. I love the bottle as well, y'all. This is cute. So yeah, I like it. I really, really like the fragrance, but I just wish it just, excuse me, lasted a little bit longer, y'all. Anyway, the next one I decided to purchase is Latin Lover. I need to find me one of these, y'all. Latin Lovers, okay? Anyway, this is a beautiful white floral fragrance, and I think there's like ylang ylang or frangipani in here or something. It's creamy. This fragrance reminds me of Gucci Chat for the Nymph minus the vanilla. When I initially sprayed it, I was like, I know this. Like, I really know this. So yeah, definitely you get that the creamy ylang ylang, some other white florals, some vanilla. It's a little woody in the dry down. It's a really beautiful fragrance, definitely amazing for the spring, summer. But the frangipani, like I said, and the woods and the vanilla really shines in that fragrance. It's not sweet though. Gucci Champ for the Nymph has a really good vanilla, like a sweet and honey like vanilla, but that doesn't have it. That is not a sweet fragrance. It's more of, yeah, it's more of a creaminess to it. So the next one, my ear is itchy. I think that's pretty much it. That's all we're going to discuss today. I bought some samples from Max Aroma. You know, I like Mercurial Cashmere, but I'm not willing to buy a full bottle. So I bought me a 10 ml sample. I bought Montal Starry Nights. I really wanted to smell that. Now, most of these samples are like $20, between $15 to $30, because Mercurial Cashmere, those were $30. Trajan, yeah, I sampled Trajan. You know, I had the whole little sample kit from, what's this house? Electimus. I sampled Trajan. I was like, this is MFK with a little bit more citrusy, citrusiness on top. Baccarat Rouge 540, that is what Trajan is. So I don't want a full bottle, but I did like it because it added a brightness to Baccarat Rouge 540. You didn't get that little Band-Aid, hospital dentist smell, in Trajan. So it added just a little more creaminess, a little more citrusiness to it. And I really like this. I prefer this over Baccarat Rouge 540, even though Baccarat Rouge 540 is signature, y'all. This one right here, Trajan, is really good. But when I smelled it, I was like, boom, B540. So the next one I purchased is Madison. This is Bond number 9. I heard that was a really good fruity scent for the summer. You know, it comes in a 10 ml. Another 10 ml, Montal Arabian's Tonka. I did not want a full bottle, but I did want to smell it. So Arabian's Tonka, I think, was $18. We have Bond 9 Signature. I wanted to smell Signature. That one's in the really pretty gold bottle, but I don't need a full bottle. And I also wanted to smell, yeah, this is Mercurial Cashmere, which is a 10 ml sample or 8 ml sample they have. This is 8 or 10, but I think it was like $30, plus I got a discount too. So anyway, y'all, that is my haul, my random Neiman Marcus haul with my lovely Gucci tennis shoes. And always want, I'm actually happy that I purchased them because I've been wanting them for probably over like 4 years. So finally got them out of my head and I'm done. Anyway, and I got my African Rose, y'all. So excited about that. Anyway, thank you all for watching my haul. Go out into the world. Some of these fragrances will be talked about in detail when I put them in a collection review. Anyway, go out into the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, y'all. And remember, show love, give love, you know, and just be positive, okay? Love you all. Bye-bye. Y'all, I had the most amazing moment today. This lady sat down to me. We were having lunch, and she sat next to me, and we talked for about an hour about travel, about our kids, all that. Anne-Marie, hello, if you're watching. Y'all, and then she just bought me lunch. She ended up paying. She was like, do you mind if I pay for your lunch? I'll take your bill. It's so funny because I was actually going to pay for her food. Okay. In turn, she turned around and paid for my food. So y'all, pay it forward. I love meeting her. She talked about some places that she wanted to travel, and I was like, you have to do it. You know, I'm always like your little travel guide. So yeah, it was amazing meeting her, and y'all, pay it forward. Always give, share love, show love, and had an amazing day with Miss Anne-Marie, and an amazing lunch. All right, bye-bye. Love you all.